trying to figure out how I want to do this. Hi, thanks for joining me. We are here to continue on. I guess we'll go this way. Oh.
Apocrypha, take you! That was intellectually stimulating.
Yeah, it was something, wasn't it? I was trying to avoid the one and walked right up to the other. Okay, pink. Alright, looks like we've got a quest to start down here. We'll pick that up. Beware all travelers, the deep graves are no longer safe for pilgrims. Do not listen to the wisps. Below the notice there's an addendum in a different hand. There is no help. Please do not make me dig your grave too. Oh. So we got a problem here. I actually kind of want to go this way. I do see the guy down there. I'm gonna go over here real quick. Collect a wasp husk, you say? I would love to collect a wasp husk. Okay. This way.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
Buddy, I'm gonna need some new dialogue from you really soon. Really soon. Deep grave. Real quick.
This is no place for the living. Not anymore. If you're here to honor lost friends, you should come back next season. Maybe things will be better by then.
If it's so dangerous here, why are you still working?
Wisps or no wisps, it's wrong to leave a body unable to return to the Hists. And the travelers who bring the bodies, well, they expect a burial. I've tried, but I can't fight wisps with a shovel. All I can do is bury the dead.
Why are the wisps attacking?
The wind has not whispered that to me. There have always been wisps, but never this dangerous. My mind would be eased to see travelers free of this threat. Life here is hard enough already.
All right, let me look into it. Mm-hmm. Sure, I'll take this.
Excuse me for not rising. I'm not as spry as the hatchling I once was. Look out there, outsider. What do you see? Sadness? What of the ones who can never find their way to this place of rest? What of the ones lost to us forever?
Hey. Cheerful fella. never thought of Wisp having eyes, but if you saw when we froze it, it had eyes, and I don't know how I feel about that. How am I supposed to rescue people? I don't actually think I understand, but... Well, I understand how to get the runestone, so I'll get that.
Good find, cohort.
Thank you.
You are the sun on my scales.
Glad I could help. To leave the area, so not here. Here's someone.
I live to nourish another day.
Didn't even see that ancestor soak there. Oh, well, to be honest, I very rarely see the ancestor soak. A lot of times I just walk across it. Fine. I haven't unlocked the perk yet in order to, for it to glow when I walk up against it. We have them.
I'd be dead if not for you.
Well, you're very welcome. Oh no, Perish does not react to your presence. Perish? Perish gaze continues to focus on something you can't quite see. I should follow the ghost. Lady. I'm right here. You're gonna walk me right into that wisp, aren't you?
I'm $1, damn it!
Ooh,
You have wandered far. Rest now with me. Why do you resist? I offer you peace.
Be strong, stranger. Begone, spirit.
lady?
Come. You've seen the danger firsthand. I have not seen her attack prey so fiercely. What quarrel does she have with you?
I freed some travelers from the Wisp. Could that be it?
Her voice commands the lost souls, so that's a likely reason. I weep for the other travelers who fell prey to her traps. You should leave our cursed gravesite while you still can.
But you destroyed her, right?
No, she is not destroyed. Only silenced for a time. She is old. Perhaps as old as the swamps themselves. I do not know what caused her to take an interest in the living, but this does not bode well for any of us. I wonder if this has something to do with our new visitor. We've never entertained an Altmer before. Or it may just be coincidence.
What do you mean?
Volrendel seemed harmless. At first, he studied our ways. Then he began taking tokens and other discards from our rituals. That was odd, but did no harm. Then he was caught digging up some of our graves. He said he simply wished to examine them.
Is he a necromancer?
He didn't disturb the bodies. It's something else. I want to understand him, but he won't discuss it with me. He's set up camp not far from here. Perhaps there are some clues there.
All right, I'll see what I can find out. Thanks, Xander.
And tranquility.
Hello. Search the camp. Right. See several ancient Argonian relics. They've been carefully wrapped and stored. One of the more intricate and ancient jars is broken, despite its careful packaging. The Argonian mating ritual. Oh no. This pack holds a Dominion uniform with various medals and some type of rank insignia. Beneath all that lies a crumpled poster. Wanted Valrendal for dereliction of duty. Proof of his death will be rewarded by your assigned Dominion paymaster. Subject is delusional and prone to sympathize with enemy Gargonians. Oh, Oreo.
This is pleasant. Now we just need to brew up some tea.
This book details accounts of Argonian funeral rites. One page near the back is marked with a yellow ribbon. So we're going to examine that page. You found a sketch of a fair Altmer woman on the marked page. It's signed Valrendal. There's writing below the picture in much shakier handwriting. That scrawls do your beauty no justice, my love. I will see you again and soon.
Why are you searching my belongings?
Because you are causing problems, sir. He's trying to resurrect his dead love, isn't he?
I came to this hallowed place to learn, not to deal with petty thieves. I'll report you to Jajai Teal. She won't tolerate vagabonds on this site.
She sent me. She wants to know why you are here.
Of course, I should have expected this. Tell the generous Jajai Teal not to fear. My work does not threaten Argonians. It is personal, the work of decades. And now I may finally have succeeded, though I must betray the legacy of the ancestors.
What work? What do you mean?
My wife. I'm talking about my wife. She is the joy of my life. Such grace as you see but once in 100 years. Then death took her. I could not prevent it, but I cannot let go. She was caught between worlds. Until now.
What have you done?
My wife lives. She's blessed by an Argonian reincarnation. Thank the Hist. Though I wanted this, I was still amazed at how quickly she awoke in this place. The Dominion will execute me for desertion, so I remain here in the home my beloved created.
She only awoke here. May I meet her?
Only here. It must be the proximity to the Hist reclaiming its dead. To have her back with me, it's wonderful. Yes. Of course you should meet her. She's within. It just looks like a cave, but inside she's recreated our home.
Oh, you naive, naive little boy.
A traveler. Welcome. Rest at our hearth as long as you wish. Shall I prepare you some food and drink?
So, are you Valrendel's wife?
Of course I am. Don't I look like a beautiful high elf noble? Are you with the Dominion? Did they send you to arrest my husband for desertion? Begone! He must not be bothered.
I meant no offense, but your appearance is not what I expected.
My appearance? You cast aspersions on my beauty? My husband will throw you out! And he shall, for he loves me, and he will stay with me forever. You, however, will not.
All right.
That was intellectually stimulating.
Oh, Xander.
Are you well? All around you I see marks of that spirit's tendrils. You have been to the Altmer's camp. What did you find?
He introduced me to his wife, his dead wife.
Wife? He came with no wife. How could... Ah, how foolish of me. Our Wisp mother has assumed the form of Valrendel's dead wife. She is strong, far greater than the simple spirit I thought her to be. This is dangerous.
How can I stop her?
Legends say you cannot destroy Wisp mothers, just as you cannot destroy the moon or stars. No, her essence must be sealed, or else she will rise from the swamps again. She's taken a fancy to her new lover. This we can use against her.
Do you have a plan?
I always make plans. So, we must seal her in something ancient and powerful. See the far Zanmirs? Each holds fragments I need to make a prison. I'll prepare the ritual site. Gather the pieces and meet me where the newly dead are buried.
Okay. I can do that, I think. Push. Push. Oh. Apparently that fall hurt. Are we fighting? We are fighting. Oh, you got it, Xander. You didn't need me at all, buddy. The ancient relic on this pedestal thrums with power, and as you approach, the distinct taste of salt floods your mouth. We're gonna take it. The ancient relic on this pedestal thrums with power. As you approach, the distinct taste of salt floods your mouth. Alright, we got it.
The urn you carry once contained the cursed souls of those who can never return to the Hist. It was punishment for their blasphemies against the Saxilil. It's lost some of its power through the ages, but it will still serve our purpose.
Okay, what do we do?
I must conduct the rite. Your duty is simple. Do not let any souls enter this circle, or they will become trapped as well. Let me know when you are ready.
All right, let's begin.
The vessel calls to souls long lost. They come.
I'm with you, cohort.
The artifact is ready. Do not unseal it until it's time.
When should I unseal it?
You should take the vessel to the Wisp Mother. She is powerful right now, so first, you must weaken her. Then open the vessel so it can take in her corrupted soul.
Okay.
You may need help from Valrendil to reach the Wisp Mother. I don't think Valrendil will want to help you, though.
Do you think she's still in the cave?
I don't know where else to look. Poor Valrendil. I fear the Wisp Mother will use him. She'll force him to protect her, even though violence is against his nature. You must be kind to him, and she must be stopped.
I agree. I'll make sure she's sealed. No, there's I just realized. Besides this isn't what I realized.
Another chance at perfection.
There's a foul. A rare spot to fish at here. I don't see one active right now. I'll worry about it after the quest, I guess.
You. My wife asked me not to allow anyone, especially you, into our sanctuary. It was heartless of you to put such fear in her. Leave!
Your wife isn't who you think she is.
Lies. She told me you'd say such things. Why you, a stranger, could possibly hate her. I don't understand.
Your wife is hurting people. She's a Wisp mother. Your life with her is an illusion.
An illusion? Ha! Illusions can't create these feelings or the devotion I see in her eyes. I believe in my Alanya. This is preposterous. If you persist with this madness, I'll stop you. I don't know how, but I will.
You can trust me. I have no reason to lie.
I found you ransacking my camp and insulting my wife. Now you talk to me about trust? You mock me, and I will not have it.
You have to believe me. If you don't, more people will die.
What? Very well. Sometimes I think what I see isn't quite right. Sometimes from the corner of my eye, or when she thinks I'm not looking. Anuil's clarity. Have I lost the fixed center?
Oh, real quick. Sorry, I gotta eat real quick. Keep up my strength. Ah. 'Tis a cave.
My love,
What is this
protect
place?
me.
Gods, what is that?
You've ruined our life together.
Oh, she disappeared. I was gonna try to get a look at her face, but no can do. Alright.
You were right. About everything. My wife is as dead as she ever was. It was all simply a lie.
It had to be done. I'm so sorry.
I was blind. A desperate tricked by his loneliness. You know, she must have loved me. She saved my life so many times. From Dominion spies, from things in these swamps. It must have really cared.
What will you do now?
I don't know. I should stay here. If Zijai will allow it. No other place will give me safe haven, and my people will want to execute me for treason. I can still study. Perhaps someday, I can even be forgiven.
Alright, let's go talk to Anatil. And at that point, the Wisps wandered off. Oh, there's a new quest down here. Oh, there she is.
Deep graves will be safe for its pilgrims again, and the Altmer may remain here if he wishes. He's suffered enough. Perhaps here he will find happiness once again.
Alright, here's this guy down here.
Excuse me for not rising. I'm not as spry as the hatchling I once was. Look out there, outsider. What do you see? Sadness? What of the ones who can never find their way to this place of rest? What of the ones lost to us forever?
Sounds like you have a story about such things.
More than a story. My mother, Najipa, was one of the last to enter the White Rose prison before the Imperials fled. She died there. Since the prisoners took over, I can't approach the place. Now spirits remain separate from the Hist. That is the greater sadness.
There's nothing that can be done? A ceremony, at least?
No, it is not our way. If her spirit is to return to the Hist, some part of her must be buried properly. Then she would be reunited with us, even after all this time.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll head to the White Rose and look for her. See any fishing spots? What took you so long, Xander?
Well, that took you long enough. Did you get stuck in the mud?
Don't mind Marius. He was ordered here to look after the interests of the Empire. But really, all he cares for is his own advancement.
Here's the husk.
Excellent. Just give me a moment and... done.
What is done?
I've enchanted this container to draw poison within it. Place it in the path of the roaming poison. Once the container collects the poison, you can safely recover it. We need to hurry. I hope no one else has been hurt.
Maris only asked me to find the wasp husk.
Oh? I assumed you were part of the cleanup. What's Marius planning? I don't know you well enough to ask a favor, but I implore you to listen. I fear what Marius plans for the poison.
What are you asking?
Once you've collected the poison, bring it to me. It's Marius. He wants to speak with you. Please, tell him nothing of what I said.
You have a container. Good. Are you ready for what's next?
Sure, what are we doing?
Rhea and I will take care of the poison in this region. You handle everything past Hismir. Once you've collected the poison, bring it to me at the disposal site near Zook.
Right, I'll bring the poison to the disposal site.
Let's move out!
Where am I going? This way?
We can use this.
Muck water discovered.
How invigorating!
Done. The dust shadow, all she saw was the glint of moonlight and a straight, sharp line, flashing into the man beside her. He groaned and slipped to his knees, falling sideways onto the ground. By the 8, Lorminga whispered in horror. A scaled hand clamped across her mouth, preventing her from saying anything more. It's over, a voice rasped softly. A soft cloud of ash filled the air, and she coughed, wondering why the assassin hadn't killed her too. When the dust settled, Lorminga realized she was alone. Only the smear of blood on the floor beside her indicated where her companion had fallen. As her eyes adjusted to the darkness, she looked around carefully. Alone. She lifted her unbound hands to her face and prayed. Kind, my goddess and guide, I thank you for saving me from the lizard folk, she said softly. We must return them to their masters, and for that you must pay. Lorminga felt the blade slipping through her flesh before she saw the Argonian rise beside her. Her mouth moved soundlessly, and her hands clutched at where the weapon had pierced her throat. I had no proof you were involved, woman, the Argonian said, wiping her blood on Lorminga's shirt before sheathing it. Thanks for admitting your guilt before I left. This journey would have been inconvenient for another Shadowscale to take so soon. As she sank to the floor, the Shadowscale assassin added, We are all part of the pact now, except for traitors like you. And then the assassin, like Lorminga's life, was gone. I was really just walking through to get to the next spot, but we can stop for a conversation if you do not mind. I'm gonna steal your food, though.
They want to fight, do they?
Like there's a quest over here.
Curse the Dominion. If only we had more agents.
What you doing?
Keep your voice down. The Dominion has taken Murkwater. We can't afford to be caught.
What are they doing here?
Murkwater is a simple fishing village, but the Ayleid once called it home. Ancient artifacts and dark secrets hide beneath the swamp. Agents went in to uncover the Dominion's purpose. Baertram, Nuisha, and Rodathax. They haven't returned.
Do you think they've been captured?
I'm certain of it. If you can find and rescue them, meet us at our rendezvous on the hillside overlooking Murkwater. We need to know what our Shadowscales learned. The Dominion must expect a powerful prize to send a force this large.
Do what I can.
Step lightly. The Dominion fills the swamp like rotted weeds.
Where's the Dominion's keeping your friends?
I spotted Baertram tied up over there, and I heard Nuisha's voice coming from the cave nearby. As for Rodathax, he must be deeper in the Dominion's camp.
What's your stake in this?
We're shadow scales, born under the sign of the shadow and trained as assassins from birth. We're called upon to sway the balance of power or right wrongs in and around Black Marsh.
Why are assassins fighting Dominion soldiers?
We officially hold allegiance to no one, but we're Argonians, and if the Dominion steals treasures from our land to establish a seat of power, we must stop them. Though, we're somewhat out of our element here.
Okie dokie. Oh, I did see it. Hey, thought I saw the backpack. Hi guys. You have a prisoner in here?
Isithis, it's about time. I can't believe it's taken this long to send someone. You're here to free me, right?
Yep. Yeah, Silent Moss sent me.
Nice to know some of us weren't captured. I'm sure I'll never hear the end of this. Now, if you could untie me, I'll be on my way.
He said to meet at the rendezvous.
Then the plan hasn't changed. Hopefully I'll see you there. At least you made it this...
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to cut her. I think she said, made it this.
Ugh! Dirt fungus.
I know, Xander. But I've told you this. Some of the best potions come from that dirt fungus you hate so much. Going in the correct direction. This way.
Friend or foe? Speak up. I may be a prisoner, but I won't be toyed with.
I'm here to free you.
Just the words I want to hear. Cut me loose. I've got plans for these low-life dry skins. I'm sure Paleheart would approve.
Silent Moss said to meet at the rendezvous.
Good. That's on the hill over there. I could use you in my future plans. See you soon.
This way. Frog!
Are you here to help?
Yeah, Silent Moss sent me.
In that case, don't just stand there. Release me. I must report to Paleheart before any more soldiers get here.
All right.
Is excellent. Then we haven't been discovered yet. I'll see you there.
Come on, Munch. Does the disappearing act work well when you yell before you do it?
New research awaits.
You must be the one Radithak spoke of. Our agents owe you their lives.
I hope they had the information you needed.
Indeed. The Dominion is searching for an Ayleid artifact, the Relayus Lore Keystone. Radithax believes it's too powerful to fall into their hands. The citizens of Murkwater that weren't killed in the invasion are being forced to excavate for it.
The plan, then.
Take this whistle. Our first priority is to save Murkwater's people. When you locate them, use the whistle to signal my agents. They'll take care of the rest.
What about the Keystone?
The Dominion took particular interest in a local scholar named Haj Tum. She was spotted, accompanied by 2 guards, headed to the eastern Ayleid ruins. I believe Haj Tum can lead us to the Keystone.
What exactly is the Keystone?
The Keystone is a relic that can tap into the power of Loriasel, an Ayleid ruin here in Shadowfen. If someone obtained all the Keystones, they'd have control over Loriasel, and that would grant them immense power.
Why is this one called the Relayus Lore Keystone?
The Ayleids kept the Keystones separated. One was hidden in Relayus Lore, the ruins you see around Murkwater. The Dominion must have learned this, and sent a force to recover it.
Perhaps a tactical approach.
That's not inconspicuous.
What is this?
Sorry, little rat. Seriously, you were standing right there, killing your buddies.
Follow me closely. I'll keep you hidden.
Lead the way. I hope retribution comes next.
Glad I came up here.
Going on. I'm here to help. Do what I do and no one will.
Who's there? I didn't kill your Dominion friends. I warned them, but they didn't listen.
I'm working with the Shadow Scales. What happened here?
I thought no one would come for us. I've searched many years for the Keystone, and had a breakthrough before the Dominion arrived. I tried to mislead them, but they found my notes.
What happened to the keystone?
It should be in one of the chests we unearthed. Be careful as you open them. An ancient evil guards the keystone.
Do you need help?
Find the keystone first, and worry about me second. Who knows when Dominion reinforcements will show up?
I wonder what it's like sitting on that tape. Flash flies means there's dead bodies. What did I tell ya? Being a bunch of grandpa skeletons. Those guys move.
I have new orders from Paleheart. Come speak to me at the excavation site. Don't worry about Haj Tulm. I'll patch her up. Did you find the keystone? Paleheart is eager to proceed.
Yes, I found it.
Very good. Paleheart will be pleased. Are you ready to take back the town from those Dominion scum?
I'm ready.
We've learned that the Dominion brought a large shipment of crystallized fire salts. These salts are highly flammable. We want you to assault their ship, collect the fire salts, and then spread them around the river.
Sounds easy enough.
If that's not enough, why not kill their leaders? Velalaya and Kasardro command the Dominion forces from the ship. Now is our best chance to create confusion among their ranks.
What will you be doing during all of this?
The Shadow Scales are going to systematically kill every Dominion soldier we can get our hands on once the river is on fire. We are currently studying their troop movements and getting our agents into position.
So they're being all assassiny and sneaky, and I am the blunt instrument. Just going to run in and kill everything. Sounds about right.
Feeling hostility.
What an inconvenient path. Fine. I'm out of inventory space. This is an exact identical copy of another ship we were on earlier. It isn't identical. I don't know how I feel about that. Amy and Gru. Ally. Oh, there.
This one helps you, yes?
So that's actually. But it's mixed. Ready? Such an Elder Scroll move, right? That you're killing people just a few feet away and they don't even pay attention. Dear Mother, we land at Murkwater. I'm nervous, sure. I'm trained, but this is our first engagement on foreign soil. Well, foreign mud. The soldiers I'm with are a motley band. We Altmere are disciplined and respect the chain of command, but the Ranieri and the Oathbreakers are another story. Ranieri and the Khajiit privateers, they're very relaxed, no drilling, no inspections. But if you make one mad, she fights like one fierce bastard. They're good to spend some downtime with, as we did up the coast while we were waiting for the Bosmere. Don't worry, I didn't try any moon sugar. Everybody always says the Oathbreakers are Bosmere barbarians, except for the captain. Privileges and rank, I guess. They eat vegetables, carve wood, all of that. You think without primitive traditions, they'd be happy, but they're a grim bunch. They and the Khajiit avoid each other. I tried their meat alcohol since we aren't allowed to bring any wine of their own. Their rot meth was nasty at first, but you get used to it. How will we hold it together when we actually land? These Argonians are civilians, but there'll be a lot of them. Shadowfen seems alien and dangerous. Some of the animals, you think, came from Morrowind. Those who live with such creatures must be pretty tough. Glad we're starting with a soft target. Give my love to the cousins, your devoted son. Who I probably just killed. Sorry? Dad, die.
What can an Arcanist do?
Confused. Further that way? Oh. Oh, the monkey's laughing at me. Nice. Bad monkey.
You've done excellent work. Our agents are in place. All that's left is to set fire to the river. Once the river is ablaze, we'll strike hard from the shadows and take back Murkwater. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You should have the honor of lighting the fire after all you've done for us. I've stacked up a pile of wood. Light the remaining fire salts and set everything ablaze.
What should I do when the fire's lit?
Paleheart requested you return to her. Leave the fighting to us, and we will live up to your previous example. Now light the fire. Show them how shadow scales return a favor.
Real quick, though, I want to get this pure water. Sorry, the pure water's hard to find.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Oh, jeez. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Where am I going? Wait, where are you? Wait.
I could hear the fire salts exploding from here. Good work. My agents will make quick work of the Dominion's forces. Now, to end this, do you still have the Relaeus Lore Keystone?
Have it.
Radithax and I think you should be the one invested with the power of the Relaeus Lore Keystone. The only way to acquire it is by absorbing the stone. Radithax knows the ritual.
Oh, why me?
Because the Shadow Scales know you're someone we can count on. Someone who sees things through to the end. You deserve to possess its power. Are you ready to begin the ritual?
Sure, yeah, let's start.
Radithax, if you will.
Of course. May Sithis watch over you, my friend.
Radithax, are you hurt?
I'll be fine. I have the marsh in my veins.
You and the Keystone are now one. Its power resides within you.
What can I do with the keystone?
You'll know when the time comes. By now, my agents should have retaken Murkwater. They'll be celebrating in the village as we speak. If you're leaving soon, I'd like to ask a favor of you.
Yeah, what's that?
Take word of what we've accomplished to Azenar and Hismir. They know the situation here at Murkwater, so they should be informed. It's not far from here, just to the northwest.
Can do that. Fish, though. Why, there was a fish on the ground. I'm sure it's perfectly fine. Okay. Continuing up north. Bringing it in that area. Xander, your favorite thing, a mushroom.
Ew. Be sure to wash your hands.
Doing. It is a teeny tiny little village. It's like a little itty bitty thing. Clappy. Okay. You did good here, Xander. That body's on the ground. It's fine. They'll, I'm sure they'll get around to it after their party time. Just gonna do that. What are you doing?
I'm still fighting.
You wanna do this, right? Just gonna walk fast and continue on my journey. Get to the Swaystone, but no, you were like, let's fight. Jerks. Alright, in the next episode we'll continue on here. It looks like we've got tons of quests over here. And then we also have a quest further up. For keeping me company.